Hey, it's me, Kimberly, coming to you with another reaction video, and this time I'm kinda late because I think like the whole thing probably died down by now, because to me like it wasn't really that interesting in the first place, so I was not gonna make a video. But if you don't know what I'm talking about, well, if you could read the title, then you know what I'm talking about. The whole Spice bleaching her skin controversy that ended up being, oh, not a real controversy kind of situation. So I understand, and I've seen it being shared all over social media, music video concerning that, and I just saw little bits and snippets while like during work, like people were like, whoa, but I actually didn't see the entire thing. So I decided it might be a good idea to come on here, watch it with you guys, and give you my feedback on what I think about the whole situation. And so I'll be doing that while I watch the video. Oh, I'm wearing my glasses, so you're gonna see the light that's in front of me, which is the light that I use to film. It's not like a professional light or anything, it's just literally a light. I think it's for like when you like that you hang outside your house or something, but anyway, I steal it from my father occasionally. But yeah, you're gonna see it reflected in my glasses. I apologize, but it's really late and my eyes are very dry, so I can't put on contact lenses, and I actually need my eyes to watch the video because that's the whole purpose of this video, is to react to what I'm saying. Okay, with that being said, just YouTube necessities. Make sure and like, comment, and subscribe if you like this video, and subscribe to me for effort, because I am a very ridiculously busy person, as I sometimes say in my videos. And right now it's very late and I'm gonna be editing this well into the morning, so I think I deserve a subscribe for dedication and for entertainment value. Ding! So let's get into it. You know, might as well give you my initial response and reaction to the entire skin bleaching thing. I was in my living room, pulled up my phone, saw Spice bleach her skin, showed my mom, showed my sister. I was like, okay, moved on with my life. I was like, she kind of like, it was odd because she kind of looked like Shinsia to me when she was bleached. So I was like, this is going to be a whole controversy. Why is she bleaching her skin? Her black skin is so beautiful, blah 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 blah. And I'm like, the same people who would be saying that she's too black. And when she was on Love and Hip Hop, I watched reviews for Love and Hip Hop. People used to criticize her skin tone all the time, not for being too dark, but for being not well matched in terms of foundation shades. So she kind of had a grayish tint to her skin, and that's an error that a lot of people have in foundation. I mean, I know I have trouble matching my foundation. I don't even know if I did a good job today, but for darker skin people, we tend to go on a more grayish tone. So she kind of had that, and a lot of people who did the reviews would mention it. It was kind of bad. So yeah, I just kind of figured that people would have a field day with that entire situation. And then people were like, how she could bleach her skin? Well, I'm not gonna attempt to do a Jamaican patois, but how she gonna bleach her skin in a 2 week? You see, she 2 weeks ago. This is so bad. This is offensive. I'm sorry. My last name is Cudjoe. Okay, I'm technically Jamaican from far back. Okay, far back. But yeah, they were like, they saw her 2 weeks ago doing some other promo event or whatever she does, and her skin wasn't bleached. So how can you effectively bleach your skin, your entire body, in 2 weeks? And they said that it looked like it was fake. It looked like a bodysuit. I'm like, okay, sure, I buy it. I do know medical products that can effect bleaching that fast. I'm not gonna tell you it because I don't want that you all go and look for it. But yeah, there are products that you can bleach your skin that fast. So I was like, anything is possible, especially when you have money to do it. Then yeah, it's possible. So that was just my initial thoughts, and then I saw, okay, well, it was for a music video. I'm like, okay, wonderful. Clickbait. But clickbait, I understand clickbait, because I mean, most likely I'm gonna title this video some kind of nonsense down here, so that you'll actually be interested to click on the video to watch it. So basically, in social media, because it's so super saturated with creative content, you have to do things like stunts and statements and all kind of like pictures, like clickbait thumbnails and stuff, to get people to actually pay attention to your content. So that's what she did, and I think she did it successfully, because look me, I don't think I've ever sought out a Spice music video in my life. Not to say anything is wrong with her, I actually like her music, but I'm not a big dancehall fanatic, so I don't think I've ever like Google search a Spice music video before. But here I am actually doing a whole reaction to it, so well done. Congratulations. I think that was very smart. So let's go. Starting literally at the beginning, and I'll watch it with you. I'll be pausing in between giving commentary, but if you want to see the final thoughts, then I'll leave a timestamp somewhere on the screen, probably here, so that you can be able to skip forward in case you saw the music video already, or you really don't care what I have to say about it. Okay, let's go.
I had a dream that one day black women will start supporting each other rather than bashing each other. Ladies, never forget that you are beautiful, lovely, attractive, courageous, and kind. I am dripping melanin with honey. I'm black without apology.
It's not what you expect me to say, but I'ma go ahead and say it anyway. 'Cause I was told I would reach further if the color of my skin was lighter, and I was made to feel inferior. 'Cause society say brown girls prettier. Me love the way me look, me love me pretty black skin. Respect due to me strong melanin. Proud of me color, love the skin that I'm in. Born racism, demolish colorism. But the things when me I go say, you might not even have me back. I get hate from my own race, yes, that's a fact. 'Cause the same black people, them say I'm too black. And if you bleach out your skin, them same one come a chat. Well, since you say that,
Exactly what I was saying. The same black people. I can't remember what exactly she said, but like basically same people who criticize you for being too black gonna criticize you for being an idiot when you bleach your skin. So it's like you can't really satisfy society. So that's why we never try to satisfy them in the first place, because everybody has their own agenda going on. So you don't try to pander towards it all the time. So yeah, I agree.
I'm too black for you, I please you. Do I look how you want me to? Now I'm gonna see if you're gonna say I'm too brown for you, or do I look pretty to you?
Okay, so I had no idea this lady had actual like real life vocals. Like she's singing and like making real notes and stuff. You know, like I think I've heard like many Americans refer to dancehall artists as dancehall rappers. So like I kind of expected, okay, she'd be like doing a little talking kind of thing, but she's actually singing, and the song is really, really good. So I'm super impressed. I'm just, wow, I'm really impressed. And so far the concept for the video and everything, yeah, cool. I'm enjoying it.
Black people hypocrisy. Leave the girls them with low self-esteem. Who no go on like say you are fi brown fi pretty. All of them dirty iniquity. This a black people hypocrisy. Leave the girls them with low self-esteem. I'm black and beautiful, I know I'm pretty. All of them dirty iniquity. Them say me black.
I thought I heard a curse before, you know, but it's actually a curse. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to censor it. But like, yeah, I'm not opposed to, you know, cursing appropriately. If she's saying like F the haters or whatever, then fine, I understand. So that's fine. It's just that I don't think I'll be, my channel is fairly new, but I don't believe I'll be having cursing on my channel, so I'll just censor that out in post-production. Normal scene.
Till me shine, till me look dirty. And it's the only line in life that will ever hurt me, because it never come from a Caucasian, trust me. This a black colorism, big hypocrisy. So if I wait.
Right, this was something that I knew would come up. The fact that when people attack you for being black, it tends to be a black person who's just slightly lighter than you. I think, being of a lighter complexion myself, I was privy to how a lot of the times people of lighter complexions speak about people of darker complexions. Like, they would like drag me into the conversations and stuff. And if they had a conflict with a dark-skinned person, then you say this cockroach or this, you know, N-word or this black so and so, and they use the word black like it's a curse. Yeah, but I don't know, I just never fell into that. I think most of my family is like really dark skin, some really light skin, but I don't know, even if everybody was dark skinned, even if I was dark skinned, I just think it's ridiculous to use somebody's complexion as a dyslogistic term. And we all understand the root of it all is from slavery. We all have that understanding of the whole colored versus the whites, and then the mulattoes incorporated who could pass for white, so therefore they were more accepted in society. So if you're lighter skinned, then you're more accepted. And then we have the whole idea that in order to succeed in life, even, you know, back then really, in order to succeed in life, you had to have a lighter complexion, because when you do that, you'll be more accepted and white people will be more comfortable being around you. So people would seek out lighter skin mates, so that when they come together, then the chances of them having a dark skinned child would be less. We all understand that, and yet we'll still call somebody black as a this, like if it is that they have an argument with somebody who's darker than them. Yes, absolutely true. This, not on camera, however, after I will look up to see if there was any dark skinned people who reacted to this video, because fairly I don't think I could identify with it too much. Like one thing, I have had my fair share of people attacking me because of my complexion, my fair share of it, and I'll tell you more after I finish watching the video. But I don't think anybody could ever look at me and call me, you know, black as a this. Yeah, in terms of race, sure, fine, I have the afro hair and stuff, okay, fine. But you could look at my complexion and say you're too black, or you know, your skin look dirty or anything. Like you have to be like really like blind. So I feel like I can't fairly speak about it, but as I said, I have heard and I have been privy to the conversations where I know for a fact people of lighter complexions in this society talk about people of darker complexions all the time.
Cup tomorrow look like a browning. Oh, automatically mood carry the swing. No phone and angle like the song you me sing, because I know phone no guilty for the same damn thing. What's your perception of a pretty woman? Is it straight nose with her hair well long? Black girls lose self-confidence cause they attach the word ugly to her complexion. Well, since you say that I'm too black for you, I please you, do I look how you want me to? Now I'm gonna see if you're gonna say I'm too brown for you, or do I look pretty to you? Black people hypocrisy. Leave the girls them with low self-esteem, who no go on like say you are fi brown fi pretty. All of them dirty iniquity. This a black people hypocrisy. Leave the girls them with low self-esteem. I'm black and beautiful, I know I'm pretty. All of them dirty iniquity. It's not only me to say, but I'ma go ahead and say it anyway.
I like it. I really enjoyed it. Oh, let me move my laptop. Oh, God. Yeah, I don't think I need like music video. I don't think I need music with a message. I like dumb music, but I also like music with a message sometimes, appropriately. And I think it's a good message because it's something that people try to not talk about, because at the end of the day, when you talk about it, you're gonna have to be around the same people who guilty of that same thing tomorrow. For instance, I'll make this video today saying that oh yeah, I have seen it a lot that people of my complexion and lighter talk about dark skinned people all the time, and then I'm gonna have to be around people who do that to other people tomorrow. And if I was of the opinion that dark skinned people were less attractive, I'm gonna have to be around dark skinned people tomorrow. So it's not something that we talk about very often. So it's good. It's always good to, you know, raise the conversation. My final thoughts, yes, I agree with everything. Dark skinned people are led to believe that they are not worth as much as light skinned people. It's never explicitly stated, but it like just general things that we say every day, like this whole red man red girl thing. For instance, this is my pet peeve, right? I'm brown skin. I might be looking a little lighter here because of the lighting, right? I'm brown. I'm probably like medium between dark and being light, right? You can't look at me and say that I, you know, dark, and you can't look at me and say that I light skin, right? Obviously not. I actually had somebody who was talking about the whole red girl red gal thing, right? How they don't like reply to messages, and they don't take you on, and they could never like really love you and stuff like that. And I was like, I don't like generalizations like that. I think it's nonsensical. Of course there are people who act like that, but then there are several people who don't act like that. And this person looked at me and said, this person who is my friend, currently still my friend because I really do take people on so much, right? He looked at me and he said, well, you're not red, so you don't understand how it feels to have that many options open to you at all times. He's like, yeah, but I do have that many options open to me at all times because I am actually an attractive person. He's like, yeah, but you're not red. It's different. I'm like, huh, it's different. And then that person proceeds to convince me that I was dark skinned, as dark as him. And I wish I could post a picture of it. I wish I could post a picture of him, but he's obvious. He's like Spice's complexion. He convinced me that since I'm not red, that I am as dark as he is, in a way to dethrone me from my superiority complex that I got from being of a lighter complexion than people his complexion, but to simultaneously make sure that I don't get too big-headed, thinking that I'm worth as much as the light-skinned people. That is crazy to me. That is like, I'm not like, this person, this is an educated person. This guy has a master's in whatever the hell business, some kind of nonsense like that. He runs several businesses and stuff like that. Big time fella. Total nonsense. I'm like, okay, so we look at that. We have statements like that just regularly in conversation in this country, and it basically highlights, okay, that we think that people of lighter skin, people of lighter complexion are superior. So the red people have all the options. They are have all the opportunity to be with whoever they want. They hold all the cards, and we are just subjugated, and whatever play they give us, we have to take it, and whatever. Those are like subtle things that people say that obviously highlights the inequalities. And the thing is, the dumb thing is that dark-skinned people are actually saying this and perpetuating this, and like, you're all perfectly fine with that kind of nonsense. Also in Trinidad, it's a Caribbean island, always a lot of sun, but I was like, if we take it a little bit of a tan, oh, I guess so black boy, I had to get back my complexion, Alright, fine, I understand. Nobody really wants to be like a different, like a off complexion from what they are. But like, ooh, the fear of being anything darker than you are. It's like, ooh. Or like when you're younger, your mom, I will get it a lot because I'm lighter than my siblings. But like your parents or like your teachers or whatever, they don't want you out in the sun, when you're lighter. They don't want you out in the sun. You're not supposed to be in the sun, because when you go in the sun, you'll get darker and then you'll spoil your skin. You spoil your complexion. I'm like, we all know that doesn't happen. But yet they still perpetuate. Don't stay out in the sun too long. You will get dark. You will lose your complexion. And they use YouTube complexion, not like, they don't say like lighter complexion. They say complexion. Like, it doesn't matter what color you are when you're dark. But when you're light, it matters. So when they say complexion, they literally mean light complexion, because it doesn't matter if you're dark. The video had a lot of good imagery of the girls with a nice afro, and also like black people can wear different styles and still be perfectly fine and contented with their blackness. So she was wearing the little weave, and then there was a girl wearing the braids and stuff. Normal thing. And Spice, having been on Love and Hip Hop, she now would obviously have a wider reach. So now Americans will be interested in it. And what I understand about Americans from what I see on the Shade Room and stuff like that is that darker skinned people get a lot of attention when their breasts and the bottom big and they grease up like chicken. Other than that, it don't matter. Dark skinned people don't matter. I said dark skinned girls. I think I like instinctively said dark skinned girls for a reason, because the whole thing is black men, dark skinned men, light skinned women. So dark skinned men are what is heralded as being attractive. I mean, in this setting they still have the whole red man thing, but majorly the dark skinned men attractive. Like, if you're not with a dark skinned man, then your relationship wasn't real. So dark skin men are attractive and light skin women are attractive, and they're supposed to copulate forever. Like, that's what's supposed to happen. That's what's supposed to happen. So you even see that being reflected in media. You see it being reflected in media in Trinidad and Tobago. Like, you would swear that there are no black people in this country because everybody is always white. I kind of like my reasoning for that has always been okay, well, maybe the Syrians or the white people who live in Trinidad, they have more disposable money, so their children tend to go towards unconventional careers because they can afford it. So like modeling and stuff, okay, fine, so that's why they're in all our advertisements, that's why they're on all our carnival stages, all of our carnival costume pictures and stuff. That was just my reasoning for it, right? No offense if you're one of those people who belong to that demographic. That was just my reasoning for it, because when I was younger, like 15, 16, tall, skinny girl, obviously people would, like agencies, sometimes even like big time agencies would try to contact me about modeling and stuff. I was like, yeah, I'm a poor black person, okay? I don't have time to be going around here walking on a runway, right? I have to like actually work towards developing a career and a future for myself, because my parents just do have that disposable money, right? So that was my reasoning. Okay, that's probably why, Karen will be like white girls and wherever party you go to, they'll promote it, white girls or light skinned girls, and that was just my reasoning. But I really don't know what it is. I really don't know. I would shudder to think that they think that if they have a dark skinned person representing them, that people wouldn't buy their products or they wouldn't be interested in their event or something. But I kind of low-key feel like that is the issue, because it's too prevalent, it's too common. I really feel like it's almost like there are not any black people in this country. I actually saw some people talking about Trinidad and Tobago on Instagram, saying that Trinidad and people from Trinidad and Tobago naturally are light skin and naturally have straight hair. And I was like, where are you from? And they were like, yeah. That I figure that's because they what they see coming out of Trinidad and Tobago tend to be people who look like that. So they think that all of us are either mixed or all of us are either that. I'm like, it's totally crazy. So I just think, like, when it comes to colorism, there's a lot that needs to be said. Again, I don't feel like I'm the best person to speak about it, but I mean, obviously I would have an opinion about it. I think it's interesting. I would love to know what you all think in the comments down below. Make sure and comment and tell me what you all think, what your experience was, especially if you have a darker complexion. If it is that anyone ever, attacked you because of your complexion, or biases that you noticed between you and your lighter or your darker skin siblings or anything, then make sure and comment down below, and make sure and like this video if you enjoyed watching it, and subscribe, because I post stuff not as often as I should. But I do post. I post a lot of videos. Make sure and check out my other videos and follow me on my social medias at Kim Cudjoe on Instagram and Twitter. And share this video and share me as a person if you think that you have friends that would like to listen to me talk. So that's it for me. Until next time. Bye.